Dear friends, I'm standing here in front of the mosaic of Patrick arriving at Saul. As we reflect today on the readings for the third Sunday of Lent, you know the Gospel story is told by St. John, chapter 2, of how Jesus made a whip and drove out the sellers and the money changers from the temple. Does that Gospel disturb you? Did Jesus lose his temper? Did he commit a sin in this temple act? Peter Moran, a great friend of the American Catholic social activist Dorothy Day in the 20th century, once wrote that the Church has taken the dynamite of the Gospel and put it into a tin box and sat on it. In other words, we should be surprised if Jesus wasn't angry. Jesus hated hypocrisy, as we know. To be a Christian today means being passionately concerned about injustice and human trafficking and the rights of the unborn and the cry of the poor, and to want to do something about it. Yet, why does the Church give us this particular gospel here in Lent? After all, the temple people demand of Jesus, what sign can you give to justify what you have done? St. Paul, to whom we listen every Sunday, surprisingly never mentions a miracle of Jesus, and scarcely anything that he said, yet proclaims boldly in the second reading, the letter to the Corinthians, a crucified Christ. Jews and Greeks looked for a sign, for wisdom, for miracles, but the only sign, Paul says, is the crucified Christ, the one who will identify with all the suffering of the world through all the ages and take it upon himself. That is why Jesus, in response to the demand, speaks of destroying this sanctuary, and in 3 days I will raise it up. Calvary followed by Easter Sunday, the core of our faith, and the reason the Church gives us this gospel on the way to those 3 days.
Stay with me, Lord, for without you I am nothing.